that you know that you have to face being the Easter Bunny?
Well, as you can see, Jim, I actually wore my sneakers today because when I'm not actually putting the eggs out and all the goodies in the morning of Easter, I have to hide my rabbit feet. The economy being the way it is, you know, everyone's looking for that Lucky Charm.
Oh, the Lucky Charm, the rabbit's foot. Of course, they put them on a keychain.
Yeah, and believe me, a lot of my brothers and sisters, they're not happy with that.
They're walking around with no feet, huh?
No feet, no feet. But everybody's got a Lucky Charm, though.
That really stumps me how people can do that.
Stumps you.
Anyway,
that's funny, Jimmy.
But you enjoy being the Easter Bunny. I can see that. You must shed. Do you shed a lot?
Well, as you can see here, I do shed a lot, and that's another thing. In this economy, I got to spend a lot of money cleaning up my my rabbit too, because it gets everywhere inside. I can't have people.
The car.
In there. Yeah, it's really bad. Really bad.
And you know, I noticed that you wear glasses. You don't. What I thought rabbits eat carrots, and carrots are supposed to be good for the eyes. You're wearing. What's going on?
Well, one of the things I don't understand, Jim, is that people say rabbits like carrots.
Right.
What's the matter with a good piece of steak for a rabbit?
You like steak, do you?
I do like steak.
Nice T-bone.
T-bone. Yeah, anything that's juicy like that, that's good. Yeah.
No carrots.
No carrots.
Not even in a stew.
Not even.
Don't
say stew.
I'm sorry.
Please, brothers and sisters and cousins, forget
sorry.
that remark.
I'm sorry.
No stew.
I won't go there again. I'm really sorry. Stew. But speaking of that, that's a bad memory, of course. But what other bad memories? Are there any bad things that have happened to you over the years?
Yeah, it's actually, you know, I snuck into the Playboy Mansion, and man, all I just wanted to do was sit by the pool, listen to my iPod, you know, some music, my favorite music, but they gave me a hard time, even being the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, well, I mean, because they're Playboy bunnies, they're women, and you're a rabbit, an Easter Bunny. So? Yeah, I can see where that may have been a problem. But you said you listen to music. Now, what kind of music does the Easter Bunny listen to?
Well, there's a lot of music I like. Again, I'm a traditionalist, so one of my favorite all-time tunes is, you know that Van Halen song, Jump?
Oh, yeah, I could see that. Jump. Rabbit thing, yeah.
Then we like to listen, as a family, when we go out, we listen to At the Hop.
At the Hop.
That's great.
That's
one
a
of the
good
best. And, you know, there's the musician. You ever hear Eddie Rabbit?
Eddie Rabbit.
Man.
Love a Rainy Night.
Boy.
Makes sense.
No. Again, not with the rainy night. You know how hard it is to dry off? It's so bad trying to dry off after a rainy night. Yeah,
it must be really
It's pretty stinky in the morning. I have to change my sheets every once in a while, you know? It's really not good.
This is great talking to the Easter Bunny. I can't believe it. But I understand that you have a cause that you're pretty serious about. Can you tell us about that briefly, an Easter cause?
Yeah. One of the mistakes that parents make is, you know those little chickens they buy?
The little chicks.
The live chickens.
Not the peeps that you eat.
No.
We're talking about live chickens.
The live little chickens.
Baby chickens.
Baby chickens.
They're cute.
Yeah, that's not good. You know, there's a lot of things that's wrong with that. You know? Yeah.
Well, like what? What's wrong with it?
Well, for one
I know
thing,
sometimes they go in your hand.
Well, go in your hand. You know, they get stuck under your feet, and good things don't happen. But if you look over here, I actually brought one with me after 10 years of growth, and look at this thing.
Are you kidding?
And this is Bob the chicken. So.
Oh my God! Hey,
Bob, welcome. Thanks, Bob.
Wow, this is the biggest chicken I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God. Can you do? You gotta be kidding me! You brought that. What's so funny?
Look at Bob, man. Bob was this big when I first met him. I mean, look at him.
You haven't seen him in a while?
No, I saw him down the corner.
Holy moly!
He was out in front of Kentucky Fried Chicken protest, and I had to bring him in.
Is that what you do? You hang around Kentucky Fried Chicken, causing a scene? Oh my God!
I don't know. I think he doesn't like the original recipe, so we brought.
What do you like, crispy or original? I'm sorry. His fur is starting to rise on the back of his back and right near behind his thigh bone or whatever. You got big thighs there. That means some good eating.
Yum.
This could feed my family. I'm sorry.
He's talking stews and chicken with a rabbit and a chicken. I can't believe it.
Well, while we have the chicken here, can you help me with my meal bag, Mr. Chicken? Bob, we take letters and everything, and it says, "Dear Jimmy." Oh my God. That's one big beak you got there. You must be able to open big cans. I know you've been around the city for years and years, and it's nice to see that you're still can you read that word? That I'm still a? What?
Quack.
Quack? Ah, comedian, big freakishly enormous chicken. All of us, you've been clucking all day, and then the one time you quack. Kentucky Fried Chicken, here I come. Give us a good cluck. Give us a real good one. Now, I hope you didn't swear in chicken language. You sure? Because we have kids watching this show. All right. And how come you have human hands? Why do you have human hands when you're a chicken? Did you eat a human? Oh, my God. That's what happened to the Kentucky Colonel. Colonel Sanders? That's Colonel Sanders. Folks, you know what? This has been great. Easter Bunny, thank you.
Jimmy.
Bob the chicken with the human hands. Freaky deaky chicken. But why don't we end this by doing the, well, I don't want to get him mad. Why don't we do a combination of the bunny hop and the chicken dance?
Chicken dance.
You guys up for that?
Sure.
A little
anything.
chicken dance,
Absolutely.
a little bunny hop.
Bunny hop.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Put your right foot forward, put your left foot out, do the bunny hop, 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 hop. Dance is new creation, it's the new sensation, do the bunny hop, 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 hop. Put your right foot forward, put your left foot out. Hop, hop.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome back. We're starting a brand new segment here on Seriously Somerville. It's called Hobbies of the Aldermen. My first alderman is Sean O'Donovan, who's a friend of mine.
Hi, Jim.
And he's an attorney. How you doing? And he's alderman in Ward 5. And we're sitting here in his law office. And his hobby is collecting sports memorabilia, particularly baseball cards. And he's got a ton of them. And so we got to ask you, what's your favorite sport?
Ice hockey's probably my favorite. Bobby Orr's my hero. But baseball is probably the one that I follow the most as far as collecting things.
Yeah, and you do have an extensive collection. You know, we were talking about our collections, and you know, they're in armored halls. You know, they're in locked vaults throughout the city because you know you just you collect stuff, and you all of a sudden you turn around, you see you got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah,
and you do.
And we will be checking your pockets before you leave the office today.
I brought a big coat with big pockets. Here's a couple of cards here. This is a good one in particular. This is Billy Martin, who was he was a manager for the Yankees, and he was like manager a few times, wasn't he?
Manager, and he also played too for yeah.
And in one of the favorites here is Bucky Dent, but he has a nickname that we all know, Bucky fill in the blank Dent, because it's a family show. This is a cool card. And you also tell us about some of the stuff that you didn't bring, because some of the stuff that you got personally, because that's exciting when you actually meet an athlete and they'll sign something for you.
Well, I didn't want to bring out the Bucky Dent card because it's probably going to make me lose votes. I'm not not a fan of the Yankees, of course.
Let's make that clear right now.
Make that very clear.
Yeah.
But you know, when you buy the packages as a kid, you get them all. Growing up on Rogers Avenue, when in the days when there were kids filled the streets, it seemed everybody on the street, as soon as you get home from school, you'd ask your mom for a dime. And I think that's what the packages of Topps baseball cards were.
Right.
And off you'd go down the Why Not variety, or JR's variety on, or Gattini's variety on.
Oscars remember down the big hill there? Oscars on Liberty.
There was Gattini's, which was next to the Cleaners on Morrison Avenue.
Right. Well, yeah.
They had a variety, so they sold cards, and JR's on Cedar Street.
Right.
Which is near where I live now. And then